Hello YouTube chess lovers and my friends, this is Gunjan here. Welcome to the 28th episode of my chess trap series. In this episode, I'm going to show you one of the high profile trap in the Frankenstein Dracula Gambit from the white perspective. The opening arises after the following order: e4, e5, and here white can choose either of this move. Let's say in this game, white continue with Vienna order, knight to c3, and after knight to f6, he played bishop to c4. Now the gambits start with knight captures e4, but before we look at it, the important point I like to highlight here that if your opponent continue with other moves such as knight to c6, bishop to c5 or the move d6, then the setup I'm going to recommend is you continue with d3 and then quick f4, which gives you a superior version of King's Gambit structure, and in all these lines, white get tremendous attack on the black king. Okay, knight captures e4, so black has destroyed the white center, and if white continue with either the move knight captures e4 or bishop to f7, then in those circumstances, black get a very good game. But now, white is more trickier and he wants to play this dangerous Frankenstein Dracula Gambit starting with queen to h5. So idea is very simple. White is attacking two soft spots and he is going to gain his piece as well as pawn back in near future. From here onwards, the main line continue with knight to d6. So black is not only defending on f7, but this knight is also attacking on c4 bishop. Kindly note that here if white foolishly continue with queen captures e5, then after queen to e7, queen captures e7, bishop captures e7, and the move bishop to b3, black has instantly equalized the game and white doesn't have enough advantage as a first player. So accordingly, the best response goes here with bishop to b3, keeping the tension and giving black an opportunity to go wrong. Now if you check this position in online database, you will find out that there are two popular choices by the black which I have highlighted here. Amongst them, we are going to see knight to c6 in this video. However, if your opponent continue with bishop to e7, then I have attached a model game in the PGN which will give you a very good idea how to get a good position against it. Okay, knight to c6, defending on e5 pawn, and I must say at first sight this move looks more natural, as not only black is developing a piece but saving his extra pawn. Especially people who don't know the theory, they will routinely churn out this move. In fact, there are approximately 900 games played in the database which continue with this dubious move. Yes, that's right. Knight c6 is a big time inaccuracy and the trap is set right here, as white is going to win in almost all the variations. The trappy business start with this tremendous move, knight to b5. So white has a very simple idea. He wants to play knight captures d6 check and checkmate the black king with queen on f7. Well, obviously black is not going to that much cooperative. So accordingly, the base response goes as follow: g6, counter-attacking the queen, queen to f3, still maintaining the pressure on the f7 with knight to d6 check has been renewed. Here black has two choices: knight to f5 or f5. But as confirmed by modern engines, neither of them give any satisfaction result to the black camp. The first move f5, which is in fact highestly played in this position, but I'm afraid this is not a good choice by black, as after the simple move queen to d5, looking at juicy f7 square once again with a check on d6. So that means black response is forced. Black has to defend f7 with either queen to e7 or f6, and in both the case, white has this simple check, and after king to d8 and knight captures e8, just within 10 moves of the game, white is rook up. Well, obviously this knight is not going to come out, but at least in almost all lines, white get an exchange, and with some accurate and careful play, this position can be easily converted into the full point. The second move, knight to f5, is not a good solution either, as the simple response, yup, g4, and that knight cannot move as there is a mate on f7. Well, you might think, hang on, but what about a6, counter-attacking white knight? But actually here the fun starts with g captures f5, and after a captures b5, f captures g6, again and again looking at f7 mate. And when black defend this threat, we have the move g captures f7 check, king to d8, knight to e2, preventing black knight to coming on d4. And after the whole transaction, it turns out that not only black king has been misplaced, but at this position white is a clear pawn up, and that is on the 7th rank. That's it guys. I hope you enjoy and learn this amazing high profile trap in the Frankenstein Dracula Gambit. Remember, if your opponent plays knight to c6, punish him with this classy move knight to b5, and however black responds, your full point is awaiting on the board. Thank you for watching my video. Feel free to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll meet you in my next episode very soon. Bye and take care.